think it's really important for us as Christ followers to reach out to others that don't know Jesus because we've been commissioned to do so. It is our calling, and it's not just for certain people, it's for all of us, especially whenever we live in situations where we are surrounded by people who love Jesus. We just don't realize how dark and scary the world is without His light. To be able to have opportunities to shine and spread that light to those dark places and give other people hope is the most important thing.
I think that reaching out to other people, and especially non-believers, is not just something that our church should be really passionate about, but what all Christians should be passionate about, because if we have the hope that Jesus has given us, we should be so overfilled with joy that we can't help but share that love with other people.
Bringing in the community, letting them know that there's a place that you can worship, there's a place that you can actually hear and know the true gospel. It's got to make an impact on the area, the neighborhoods. It shows that we're here and the door's open, come in, you're all invited. And I think that's got to make an impact, and it's got to mean something to the area.
Well, if you knew my background, and I'm glad you don't, my life was a mess when I was a teenager. I had done things in my life that just were so terrible, and I was at the point of suicide. And a young man with polio came alongside of me and reached out to me. He was a believer in Jesus, and he, for whatever reason, came alongside of me and did not preach the gospel, simply invited me to go with him to church. And there I met my Savior. And why is it important? Well, if that teenage boy with polio dragging 1 foot around, if he hadn't spoken to me about Jesus Christ, I have no idea where I'd be today, possibly behind the buildings that have the crossed bars in them. If God cared that much about me, then why in the world would I not want to care about others who are outside of the faith?
It's important for us to reach out to others because we have this hope that they don't have. It seems to us as Christians that we should always be saying, how can I help others to know Jesus? Growing in Him and knowing Him and experiencing that hope and being around others who are the same. We want everyone to have that hope and that life. And so we need to reach out to others for them to have that, for them to experience that hope.